very first time in Doha, Qatar. And will he bring with him the wow factor? Well, I'm sure he will be, but make sure you select the speaker's view because you don't want to miss anything happening on your screen or on the screen that he's going to present with. So with a speech title, Breaking the Fourth Wall, let's all welcome DTM Julian Cereceda. And he is with his speech title, Breaking the Fourth Wall. Let's give him a round of applause.
Dear friends from Qatar, India, Sri Lanka, and all around the world, I must confess something. The other day, I was in an online meeting and I started writing an email. In my defense, I must say that 30% of the time our wonderful mind wanders away from the present. And here, in the online environment, the attention spans are short, very short. So, no wonder why it's so difficult to retain the attention of our audience. I'm sure that you have been giving a speech in front of the camera and you could have seen people talking with somewhere there, on the phone, or even worse, switching the camera off when you were talking. How do you feel? You probably wonder, what's going on? Am I doing something wrong? Well, the answer is yes. You are failing to connect with your audience. And I know. In this environment, digital environment surrounded by TV screens, it's so difficult to keep the attention of our audience, especially when those TVs or screens are connected to the internet, when we can find the wildest and widest entertainment offer ever produced. To make things better or worse, we have that entertainment offer at our fingertips. It's so difficult to claim back the attention of our audience. I do, however, believe there is a way to do this. This way is very easy. You only need to place your audience in the driver's seat. Make sure that they are the hero of your presentation. Even better, make sure that they are the hero of their own adventures. And then, only then, you will manage to get the full attention from the beginning to the end. However, I'm saying nothing new. I'm sure you do this in the physical meetings. How can we gain back that attention in the online environment? Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you to the theater. When we go to the theater and we sit in our seat, the curtains opens, the lights go off. We can see that on the stage there are 3 physical walls and a 4th invisible one. That's the 4th wall that separates the actors from the audience from the actors. As long as this 4th wall is up, the audience will be taken to a different dimension. However, if somebody in the room coughs or an actor drops an object or moves a curtain, that 4th wall, the invisible wall, vanishes, disappears, breaks down. And we are taken back from a far away dimension to the reality. We are witnessing a live performance in a room full of people. No wonder why some directors don't like to use this resource, but I think it can be very powerful. Imagine the moment the main character sees the love of his life for the first time. Everybody around him freezes. He turns to you, gets closer to the edge of the stage and says, "Is she not beautiful? Is she not the most beautiful lady in the world?" At that moment, you are not longer a spectator. You are part of the play. You are the confidant of the main character. And I think, yes, I think this can be a very powerful tool to engage in the online environment. But how can we do this? Ladies and gentlemen, first thing we need to do is to identify where is the fourth wall. And clearly it's between you and me. Here, you see. How can we break it? Okay, with a hammer, obviously. And I'm not talking here literally, metaphorically. I'm talking literally. Yes, grab the hammer, hold it, and 1, 2, 3, bang! Wow. Did you see that? It's broken, isn't it? Actually, you don't need to break any camera to make a connection with your audience. You could use vivid and vivacious language to incorporate your audience into your speech. You could do as they do in the theater, include an extra character that is placed behind the camera, and from time to time refer to that character. Or even you could do, as I'm doing today, use visual aids that place the audience in the center of the action. And I know what you are thinking. How sexy this guy's accent is. Thank you. No, I know what you are thinking. How did you do this jiggery-pokery? Because everybody asked me that. At the end of the speech, I will leave a link. It's a newsletter I produce. You can join and you will discover how to do these visual aids free, cost nothing. Now, however, let me tell you something. Don't get carried away by these visual tricks. Remember, if you want to keep the attention of your audience, you need to sit them in the driver's wheel, making sure that they are the hero of their own presentation, making sure that they are the hero of their own adventures. And then, only then, you will get the full attention from the beginning till the end.
Thank you so much to our Toastmaster Julian for that very wonderful speech. And now, in fact, we are about to take our 5 minutes break. But since we are already out of time, I would like to ask everybody if we can skip the break so that we can just proceed to our